The night before I put the finishing touches on the manuscript for this book, preparing to send it to my publisher, I experienced a powerful dream. In the dream, I was in a town that looked like a movie set. I was seated on a huge movie-like crane looking down from above. Large trucks filled with hay and straw, merchandise and material goods rolled through town. It was business as usual for them. People were bustling, scurrying in every direction, as though in mass confusion. Some of them were wearing everyday work clothes, while others were dressed to the hilt, decked out as though they were on their way to a lavish wedding. Some people appeared oblivious to the fact that a wedding was about to occur. Ironically, some of those who believed that it was almost time for the wedding did not know when or where the wedding was to take place. They'd heard there would be a wedding, but they had no idea about the bride or the bridegroom and the beautiful love story that brought them together. Some of the onlookers were getting impatient. Some were downright ornery and mean, almost as though they were at a church supper and the food wasn't ready. Many of them were getting upset at the bridegroom. But as I watched and listened to their conniptions and complaints, it became obvious that many of these people did not even know the bridegroom. They had merely shown up for the food and drink. Their attitude was, "Bride? Bridegroom? No, I don't care about them. I'm just here for the party. I've been hearing about this wedding for a long time, so I want in on the action." Near the close of his second coming discourse, Jesus told a story about 10 virgins, 5 of whom were prudent and prepared to meet the bridegroom, and 5 who were foolish. They all were expecting the bridegroom to come at any time, but when he didn't come exactly on their timetable and according to their plan, they began to get drowsy. By midnight, they had all fallen asleep. Suddenly there was a shout, "Behold, the bridegroom! Come out and meet him!" The virgins quickly began trimming their lamps, getting ready to receive the bridegroom they had been awaiting so long. It was then that the foolish virgins realized the folly of their mistaken priorities. They were out of oil. They begged the prudent virgins, "Give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out." But the prudent answered, "No, there will not be enough for us and you too. Go instead to the dealers and buy some for yourselves." So the foolish virgins ran to find a dealer who was open after midnight, where they could purchase some last-minute oil. But they were too late. While they were gone, the bridegroom came. The virgins who were ready, who had planned ahead and had diligently maintained their watchful attitude, went in with him to the wedding feast. That would be bad enough. But once those who were prepared for the bridegroom's coming had gone in with him, the door was shut. When the other virgins returned, they said, "Lord, Lord, open up for us." But he answered, "Truly I say to you, I do not know you." Jesus then drove home the point. Be on the alert then, for you do not know the day nor the hour. Matthew chapter 25, verses 1 through 13. I believe that is the message of the hour. Be on the alert. Be prepared. I woke up convinced that God was instructing me to be a clear voice, calling people to get ready for the wedding of the Lamb and his bride. People know that Jesus is supposed to return, and they may even be half-heartedly looking for him, but they have not committed their lives to him. Others have allowed their lamps to go out or are running around but going nowhere, dangerously short of oil because of a lack of diligence, or perhaps they have been distracted by the things of the world. Regardless, they are not ready for revelation to be fulfilled. Many people are majoring in minors, fussing about things that are unimportant, while ignoring the fact that the bridegroom is coming for his bride. The wedding is about to take place. Other people, even some who have attended church for years, are not ready for the consummation of revelation. They think they are on their way to heaven merely because at some point in their life they made a casual commitment to Christ. They were told that God wanted them to be wealthy, and if they would simply give their tacit approval to a tolerant, ultra-loving God, they would be welcomed into heaven.